Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to welcome all these St. Edward students to this presentation on volunteering for this great organization called MOV00B Foundation. My name is Kevin Thomas, and I'm a student just like you guys at St. Edward's University studying biology. And I had the opportunity to volunteer for this great organization called MOV00B Foundation a couple of weeks ago, and I'd like to tell all of you guys about it. So I know you guys will have a lot of questions, but please do hold your questions until the end of the presentation. Before I go further into the presentation, I'd like to tell you a fact that I found out before I started volunteering for them. According to Indian Tribune, a weekly online journal in India, there are still 60 million child laborers working in India, making 30% of the world's child laborers in India. That fact shocked me when I found out a few weeks back, and I'm sure that shocks most of you guys as well. And this is why I want to do something where I was able to affect a kid's life on a more personal level, because kids are the future of everything. And that's how I found MOV00B Foundation. So today I will tell you guys about the history of the MOV00B Foundation, what I did as a volunteer, and the benefits you guys will earn from volunteering for them. So going in deeper, the MOV00B Foundation is a foundation that was founded a few years back, around 2002. And their mission is to have a humanitarian service organization that inspires the diverse youth of the world to live in unity, serve compassionately, and lead peacefully. And it's exactly what they do. For all these many years, they've had different projects, such as the Global Youth Peace Summit, which they host every year, where they travel around the U.S. and they help immigrants, impoverished kids, give them money, food, and educate them on a more personal level. They actually go there and sit down with them. And they have another program called GUI Village Living Water Program, which was accomplished in 2005, where they built 2 water wells in a Nigerian village, saving 3,500 people from disease. And from that 3,500 people, 2,000 were kids. So they saved kids' life. And another project they have is the Bharti Mind School project, and this is the one I worked for. Bharti Mind School is a school in India that was built and is worked by the foundation, which hosts more than 500 kids. And they educate them, give them food, and give them a place to stay. So a couple of weeks ago, I was able to volunteer for them, and I went to a house in South Austin actually, and it was with a bunch of my friends and other people who were there. There were more than, I would say, 30 volunteers, college kids who went there that day. And the very cool thing about what they do is, they don't just raise money for kids in India or kids in school, but you're able to affect a kid's life living 1,000 miles away. Because what I did was, instead of just making money, I was able to make a video for them with a few of my friends and other people, where we read a famous folktale in India in English and in Hindi, the national language of India. And at the end after the story, we all sang a song, this famous song called, like, I don't know whether you guys heard about it, it's called Why It's Called Verity. And we sang the song with the witty ending and with the thoughtful message to end. And with this video, you're able to talk to the kids face to face in a way, because they see the video, and you're kind of teaching them our tradition in a way too. And you're able to change their life in a more personal level, because you're able to contact the kids if you keep going volunteering, and you're able to go to that country if you want to a little later. So by living 1,000 miles away, you're still able to affect the kid's life on a more personal level. Because making money, giving them is a great thing, but you're not actually physically affecting their life. Making videos for them, writing them letters, which we also did, and saying anything you want to them in a more personal level will change their life a little bit more. And that's exactly what I did as a volunteer. And for you guys, I know just like me, going to volunteer on the weekends is not the ideal thing to do, but pushing myself to get out there was the hardest part. But after I got out there, it was a completely different thing. I did not see my time fly for 4 hours. It was very fast, I had fun, and it was a great thing. And the few benefits you guys had was, of course, the resume. It will always look good on your resume. A job, the guy who's interviewing you sees volunteer hours in your resume will always be happy about it. That's one thing for sure. And another thing is the ability to change the kid's life living so far away. You're still able to make a video, still able to write a letter with the help of this foundation. And in the future, you can still go to schools and any place out there in the countries where they work, and you're able to go and work with them one-on-one, right next to them. And last but not least, it's definitely a great, heartwarming feeling, able to go out there, spending a day, knowing that you're doing a great thing for other kids in the other world who just have fortunate outcomes at schools and everything like we do. So concluding this presentation, I'd like to tell you, you need to volunteer for this great foundation called Mala Foundation because it is a non-profit organization, but it just not makes money for them, for the kids in India, but you're able to change lives by doing something more, by being more personal with them in their life. And also volunteering for this organization helps you understand the kid's life better because even when you go there, the people who organize this are the people who already been to the schools in India. So they're able to tell you about the kids, the status of the country, status of the school, and everything on a one-on-one. So you're able to educate yourself more. And last but not least, the vision for this organization is definitely to grow bigger in the school student population in India, get the kids out of the streets and into the schools, and giving them a better future. By saying this, I'd like to thank all you guys for coming out, taking the time out of the day to come out to this presentation, and I hope you guys do volunteer. And at the end of the paper you guys in front of you, there's a link to an online website where you can sign up to volunteer for different projects. And I would recommend you volunteer for this one.